We have a major New York Knicks update in regards to superstar point guard Jalen Brunson, as an NBA insider, the key NBA insider, has revealed the truth on Jalen Brunson's return from his ankle injury and when we could expect to see him back and how that'll look. And we're going to break all this out. A lot to discuss, guys. What's up? Welcome back to Knicks Digest. It's Chris here, and we're going to jump right into things as always. And guys, if you're enjoying the content, I know I say it every time, but if you're enjoying the content, make sure to subscribe if you're part of that 67% that's not. Also, feel free to check us out on Spotify, whatever makes your life easier. Make sure to do that as well. But let's jump into the video. We do have a lot to discuss. As Jalen Brunson, as we all know, has been down with an injury for a bit of time now. This is not new news. We've known that Jalen Brunson went down with that ankle injury against the Los Angeles Lakers, but he unfortunately just landed on Austin Reeves. The two got tangled up in the air. Brunson landed on the ankle wrong, and he's hobbled and now out with an ankle sprain that's been unclear if it's a grade 1 or a grade 2. But now Shams Charania, the new top NBA insider, now that Woj is gone and retired, well, Shams has revealed a major update into Jalen Brunson's injury and what this will all mean for the New York Knicks. The Knicks desperately need Jalen Brunson back. He's dealt with not too many injuries over his Knicks tenure, but usually what happens is Brunson will miss time due to some sort of ankle injury. It's not new to watch Brunson roll his ankles. He's gotten tangled up a few times with people, and that's caused most of his missed games throughout his New York Knicks tenure. There's been other reasons, but the only other serious injury he ever had with the Knicks was when he fractured his hand in the final game of the season last year when the Knicks lost in Game 7 to the Indiana Pacers, in truly one of the most painful games to watch as a Knicks fan in a very long time. And now Brunson's missing his first ever extended period of time with the Knicks, as he's been fairly durable for the Knicks throughout his time here, and the Knicks have struggled a bit without him, though this season they're 3-2 without Brunson. They were 3-1, lost to the Golden State Warriors last night. That had an impact on it, obviously. But, however, the Knicks are under 500 throughout their Jalen Brunson tenure when Brunson doesn't play, as they're 11-13. Now, this Knicks team right now is much better than the one that was there when Jalen Brunson initially came to the Knicks, so that's part of the reasoning. But still, the Knicks do need Brunson to be their best selves, as we obviously know, as all teams do need their best player to be their best selves. However, there have been other guys who've been able to step up when Brunson's out, specifically Karl-Anthony Towns this season, who's putting up 26 points and 12 rebounds per game with 3 assists, while also shooting well, shooting 51% from the field and 50% from 3 when Jalen Brunson has missed games. All that being said, though, we now know the more details about Jalen Brunson's injury and when he's returning to the court. But real quick, guys, I'm super excited to announce that we are kicking off a March Madness bracket for the channel. We've partnered with the Hot Takes app and other digest channels for this event. It's completely free to sign up. Just download the Hot Takes app, click the March Madness banner at the top, and then under groups, select the Digest Media Pool. This is really exciting as there's over $25,000 in prizes to be won, and since there's a much smaller pool of people participating, there's a real chance in winning big compared to other bracket challenges out there. Check out the link down below or scan the QR code to download the app, and make sure to use the promo code DIGEST in all caps to get exclusive perks when signing in. Again, it's completely free to sign up, and if you have any trouble, feel free to email us at the email down below, and we look forward to seeing you in the March Madness pool. Now, jumping right into it with Jalen Brunson's injury, it was revealed by ESPN and Shams alike just the major news on it, as ESPN said the New York Knicks star point guard Jalen Brunson is expected to miss another week or 1 or 2 weeks with an ankle sprain, sources told ESPN's Shams. On Saturday night, Brunson injured the ankle in an overtime loss to the Los Angeles Lakers on March 6th, and he will undergo a reevaluation this Thursday, but is expected to remain sidelined throughout late March or early April, which obviously is not what fans want to hear. On top of this, taking a look at what Shams said, he said that sources tell him it's more of a 3 to 4 week minimum return timeline for Jalen Brunson that sidelines him through late March or early April. The keys for the Knicks and Jalen Brunson is keeping that swelling down to the ankle, getting it lower, and increasing the mobility for Jalen Brunson as of right now. And obviously Brunson, the Knicks need him there. He's just been one of the best players in Knicks history already. I mean, 26 points per game this season, 7.5 assists, 3 rebounds. On top of that, shooting 49% from the field and 38% from 3 while being a multi-time All-Star, All-NBA player with the Knicks. Was going to win Clutch Player of the Year. He might not qualify for the games now, which is unfortunate. But we all know who the most clutch player in the NBA was this season. It's Jalen Brunson, who's carried the Knicks through the ends of games throughout this entire season. The Knicks have struggled, including against the Golden State Warriors the other night when the Knicks lost because they couldn't figure out how to score at the end of the game. I mean, they couldn't figure out how to score all night. It was a defensive game, but they just didn't have anyone to score. Meanwhile, the Golden State Warriors, they have that guy, Steph Curry, if you've heard of him. He's pretty good at basketball, so he was able to score, and the Warriors in general were able to make things work the way that the Knicks just couldn't without their star player in Brunson, despite the fact that they are a very talented team and should have been able to. We saw them kind of struggle as well against the Portland Trailblazers. Mikal Bridges hit a buzzer beater to win the game, the first one since RJ Barrett hit the one against the Celtics. And, well, it was great to see that happen. Don't get me wrong. It was great to see Mikal playing well. But at the end of the day, the Knicks still have struggled without Jalen Brunson a ton. And the Knicks apparently are going to be without Brunson for at least another 1 to 2 weeks. The Knicks, they're not stupid. They're really not a dumb team at all. They understand what's going on here, and they don't want Jalen Brunson to return until Brunson is fully healthy. They don't need him coming back earlier than he has to. The Knicks need Jalen Brunson for the playoffs. It's what I was saying about Mitchell Robinson back in the day when he was injured. It was the Knicks need Mitch for the playoffs. They don't need him right now. They just want to ramp him up. With Brunson, he's ramped up. He's ready to go. He's going to miss some time with this ankle injury, but he's going to be able to do work, consistently do more and more stuff with this ankle as he consistently works his way back. There was no injuries that caused any signs of breaking on an x-ray, which was great. On top of that, the MRI revealed a sprain, and the Knicks have not said what grade the sprain is, but based off the 3 to 4 week timeline, it is a grade 2 sprain. If it was a grade 1 sprain, he'd be able to play in a few days. So he is a grade 2 ankle sprain. You could just use the context clues here to figure that one out. And, well, it's definitely going to mean Brunson's going to be out around a month in total. And right now it's March 16th. 10 days ago, Jalen Brunson went down with the ankle injury that made us all want to throw up. And, well, here we are. We're going to be without Brunson another 2 weeks. Exactly 2 weeks from now is March 30th. So the very end of March, we could see Brunson back. Now, the Knicks, they need to figure it out. I'd say wait. Give it 3 weeks. Honestly, if you feel like, yeah, he's going to be reevaluated on Thursday, that'll give a good sign. If they're like, yeah, he needs 2 weeks off, give him 3 weeks off. Let him rest. Let him rest that ankle. The man holds the weight of New York City on his shoulders when it comes to basketball. The Knicks are still a good team without Brunson, but they're not a true contender. And I know a lot of people are saying, yeah, but the Knicks aren't a true contender this year. Well, they're not anything without Jalen Brunson, as good as the rest of this team is. I mean, Mikal's been great recently, especially. Josh Hart's he had one bad game, but he's been a vital part of this team. Karl Anthony Towns is an all-star starter, as he should be. OG Anunoby's been phenomenal. The Knicks have a very talented team. It's about working up their bench, and that's going to come with time. It's a new contending team that's still working everything out and figuring out what they need to do best, what they need to improve upon, and what they need to change. And, well, in this evaluation season, they still do want to try to compete and win as many games as possible. And, hey, if you get to the NBA Finals and win the NBA Finals, it's not like they weren't trying to do that. It's more just they're not rushing things right now, so the Knicks have no need to rush Jalen Brunson back. He'll be back by the playoffs. He'll be fine. He'll be Jalen Brunson, and that's what matters most, is that Jalen Brunson is healthy by the playoffs. So there's no need to rush him back. Look, if you drop a seed in the playoffs to 4th or whatever, again, I think it's bad karma, as Matt said on one of our happy hour shows, but if we drop a game and we end up as the 4th seed, I don't care. Like, it doesn't really change my life at all. I truly believe that the Knicks are going to be able to win their first round matchup as long as they're not playing the Celtics or the Cavs, and really just the Celtics in all honesty. And they're not going to, because these are the top three teams in the East. Or the 3 top teams in the East. That was redundant. But at the end of the day, what matters is that Brunson's healthy, and the Knicks can face anyone. And frankly, if they do fall to the 4th seed, it's not the end of the world that you're missing out on the Celtics for another round, because the Knicks truly can beat the Cleveland Cavaliers a lot easier than they can beat the Celtics. The Celtics, it just feels impossible for the Knicks to win against right now. With the Cavs, it absolutely does not. But guys, I do want to know what you guys think. When do you think Brunson will be back on the court? Pick a game, comment it down below. I'll be sure to get back to you guys. I have been slacking on reading the comments. I usually lock in and read all the Knicks Digest comments, so I'm going to go through a bunch of them. So if you left a comment, I didn't return it, I will make sure to get back to you. But guys, let me know what you think down below. Like this video, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Have a great day, and go Knicks. I tried to say that fast. You guys don't need to hear the whole thing all the time.